And this will be the first time since 2017 that voters in Manchester will have two new names on the ballot as the incumbent is running for governor. Now, we caught up with Kevin Kavanagh and Jay Ruiz as each was out attempting to drum up some last-minute support. A new mayor will be taking over at Manchester City Hall in 2024. Kevin Kavanagh and Jay Ruiz are vying to lead the Queen City, each promising their own unique approach to the job.
I was born and raised here in Manchester. I know the city. My wife and I raised our 3 kids here. We want them to stay. And we know Manchester has its challenges.
They're just looking for somebody to step up and solve the problems that we have. So, what we've been talking about is the need to break away from the status quo.
Ruiz supports a ban on public camping as part of his plan to combat homelessness. He believes the next mayor could face difficult decisions on city spending.
Ensuring that when the fiscal cliff that we are facing, when the federal dollars run out and those long-term positions that we've hired as a result of that we have a mayor that's going to be in there and make the difficult decisions and ensure we're keeping the taxpayers at the forefront of our minds.
Kavanagh says Manchester is poised for a biotech economic boom in the mill yard, but needs to be ready to capitalize on the opportunity downtown.
And we have to talk about housing. What I want to do here, if we can put up 400 or 500 housing units, have a concert summer series down here with the river, a footbridge going over the bridge so people can walk downtown. That's the vision I have for Manchester, and that's what I want to do. I'm excited for it.
Polls in Manchester opened about a half hour ago and will be open until 7 o'clock tonight. Now, both Manchester and Nashua are offering free bus rides to the polls in an attempt to get those voters out. Reporting live in Manchester, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
All right, Ray, thank you. Taking a look now at some of the other cities holding municipal elections today. In Nashua, not only are voters deciding their mayor, they'll also be voting on aldermen at large, the Board of Education, the Fire Commissioner, and other positions. Polls in the Gate City close at 8 p.m. In Concord, there are 3 mayoral candidates to choose from. Polls are open from 7 a.m. until 7 tonight. Over on the seacoast, Portsmouth does not have a specific race for mayor. Instead, the city council candidate who gets the most votes becomes mayor. In Rochester, voters will not only be deciding on a mayor, they'll also be voting on whether to allow a sports book location in that city. Polls there open at 8 a.m. Voters in Keene, Berlin, Laconia, Claremont, and Somersworth will also be selecting a mayor today. The only 2 cities not holding mayoral contests today are Franklin and Lebanon, which held their municipal elections earlier this year. And before you cast your ballots, you can find more information on polling places out there, how to register, and the voter ID law by heading to the politics section of our website, WMUR.com.